I watched a video on Instagram from someone called Aproko Doctor, and the video talks about the difference between honey as well as table sugar. And I think it's even worth making a video like this to enlighten people even more about the difference between table sugar as well as honey and how they affect your body differently in terms of weight gain and weight loss. And to begin with, well, I'd just like to tell you that both table sugar as well as honey are the same thing. They are sucrose. They are both disaccharide, that is having two carbon rings. What do I mean by having two carbon rings? Well, they are metabolized in two different ways. One, glucose, and the other one, fructose. And what does these things mean? First of all, the glucose can be metabolized through the entire body. That is, when you eat something like starchy and non-starchy vegetables, they are 100% glucose. Your entire body, the brain, your liver, your kidney, your muscle, everything in the body make use of it. On the other hand, when you eat table sugar, you eat honey, they are having two carbon rings, namely glucose and fructose. Whereas the fructose can only be metabolized by your liver. And what does this mean? It means that only your liver can break down the fructose. No other part of your body can metabolize it. No other part of your body can make fructose to function for you. And when you talk about fructose, you can think of something like beer, something like alcohol. This can only be metabolized by your liver. Anyway, in my future videos, I'll be talking about how alcohol affects weight loss. Now, when you take a lot of table sugar, a lot of honey, they are both having the same impact. That is, they both release an hormone called endorphin, the feeling good hormone. This endorphin is only being released while you are eating the sugar. So it is not having any health benefit whatsoever for your body, rather than the pleasure, the dopamine that you are taking something sweet. And out of table sugar as well as honey, well, if I'm to choose, I'll tell you that as bad as table sugar is, it is a little bit better than honey. And why is it so? Well, table sugar has both fructose and glucose of 50-50. And like I told you, fructose can only be metabolized by your liver. On the other hand, honey has 60% of fructose as well as 40% of glucose. That means when you take honey, only 40% of it can be used by your entire body. The other 60% of the honey can only be break down by your liver. As a result of this, it gives the liver a lot of pressure, a lot of work to do. When your liver is metabolizing something, it leaves the other work that it's supposed to do and focus on metabolizing that certain thing, that is the alcohol, the fructose that we are consuming in our body. Now, sugar is inevitable in our daily life. There's no way we can do without sugar. Majority of us cannot do without sugar. So what can I take instead of honey and table sugar in order to make a balance for my sugar intake? Well, if you are smart like me, the best sugar you can take, I'll tell you that it is sweetener, the artificial sweetener. And in my own case, I make use of stevia. Stevia is the best artificial sweetener you can ever get. First of all, they don't spike your blood sugar. They don't make your insulin go up and crash, as well as having a crash energy in your body. And it is not only stevia you can use. You can think of monk fruit. You can think of aspartame. Aspartame is the sweetener they are using to make all the zero Pepsi, the zero Coke that you are drinking. Of course, they are not too healthy. I'm not saying that they are very good for your body, but they take it easy on your glucose level. It won't spike your glucose. Your glucose spike is what spike your insulin. Insulin spike is what make you gain weight. So if you take a little bit of all this sweetener, it's going to help in a long way. So rather than thinking of honey as well as table sugar, the best thing you can think of is artificial sweetener. And if you cannot get any artificial sweetener in your environment, perhaps you can just go for Zero Coke or Pepsi Max in order to make use of the artificial sweetener gotten from all those diet pop. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, kindly share it and follow our channel, subscribe, and until the next time that we'll see again, I say bye.